What's going on YouTube? It is your man Mr. Lux, aka the Married Gamer, and we're back with another MLB The Show 16 player lock. And today, as you can tell, we are going to be featuring Rickey Henderson, left fielder for the Oakland Athletics, a man that still holds the major league record for career steals with 1,406, career runs with 2,295, 81 career leadoff home runs, and 130 stolen bases in a single season. Needless to say, this man was a first ballot Hall of Famer back in 2009. He's played for actually quite a lot of teams in his career. It is more than I feel the need to count, but he has a lot of records, and he's definitely worthy of being a Hall of Famer. So let's take a look at his stats. So as we can see, he has a decent contact with 79 and 75 respectively. Not so much a person that really hits for power, although he can hit him out of the park if need be. 87 overall. You see his hitting zones up there, but where Rickey Henderson really shines, where his player really shines, look at that far right over there. Look at the speed, the base stealing, and the base run aggressiveness. 99 in all three categories, which truly exemplifies what his strength was. If he got on the base, he was a pitcher's worst nightmare, as you can tell by his stats. So let's give you an example of that. Alright, so we're back with a little bonus footage before we get into the actual player lock for Rickey Henderson. Just wanted to show you guys how much of a threat he is on the base pass with that speed. So he gets a nice little single between third and short. And this is where the strength of Rickey Henderson and the benefit of him really comes into play. Look at the lead. Good jump. And, you know, with that jump, he prevented a double play, an easy double play to happen right there. So, a good thing he has that speed, because he definitely stopped something that could have been bad. So then we got Reggie Jackson up the bat. Now, this is where you separate the men from the boys. If you're able to steal third base on a routine pitch, he just outruns the throw to third base and makes it in. No problem at all. So he was able to redefine the leadoff position because he can hit and run the bases very aggressively. So just wanted to give you guys a little snippet. Now let's jump right into the player lock for Rickey Henderson. So I want to thank you guys for sticking around for this player lock for Rickey Henderson, a true legend in Major League Baseball. One of my favorites growing up. I used to like to watch Rickey Henderson. Like back in the 80s, you know, it was something special to watch guys on the bases and to steal bases. You had people like Rickey Henderson, Tim Raines, Vince Coleman. Like, these were special players, and I mean, they used to put up some ungodly numbers on stealing bases. So let's get into this player lock and watch Rickey Henderson, the 10-time All-Star, do what he does best, which was making those opposing pitchers really concentrate on trying to get him out. Like, he was no easy out. He was no gimme. He was a threat at the plate and on the bases. As he hits a routine ground out, almost beat that throw though. Yeah, he really did. Almost beat that out. All right, so we get a little defense now. Ryan Sandberg, I used to like to watch him play growing up. He was a very fun player for the Cubs.
The 0-1. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air.
Rickey definitely has the speed to track that ball down. Easy. Even though he didn't even take the right path or the right route to the ball, with his speed, he was able to still get there in enough time and wait for it to land. So speed kills, as they say, and that's an example of why. I don't care how fast you are, you're not gonna get that. There's no way you're gonna be able to pull that back in.
Rickey Henderson will dig in again.
All right, here we go.
Out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches too.
All right, second at bat. Let's see what we can do. Oh, jumps on that first pitch. It may get a slicer. Oh, a home run. Like I mentioned before, he has the major league record for most lead-off home runs with 81. So, opposite field power, no less. That's awesome.
And the A's are back to even now. It's one apiece.
I mean, shoot, he wasn't a 3-time Silver Slugger Award winner for nothing. I mean, come on, you got to have a little power in your bat. Look at that.
You know, it used to be that your leadoff
with
guy
his
was the guy that might hit 3 or
with his
4
unique
home runs
batting
a year.
stance.
But nowadays, managers are realizing, hey,
He used to get
my
really
leadoff
really
guy's gonna get
low
more
in that
at-bats
batter's
than
box.
anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than...
Stepping in, Rickey Henderson.
And speaking of which, something I didn't tell you guys about earlier in the video when I was showing you that base stealing footage, he was a 12-time stolen base leader. So let's just think about how great your conditioning must be for you to be able to have the stolen base title 12 times throughout your career. I mean, you know, when people play for so long, you know, they start to age a little bit and it gets the best of them. They don't move as fast and not as agile. But for him to do it over 12 different seasons, lead the league in stolen bases, says a lot about his conditioning throughout his career. All right, let's see. Oh, way to check swing, way to hold up. 1-1 count though.
He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Come on, Ricky. Let's see what you got.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close.
That was pretty easy to lay off of right there.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Hit high and deep to straight.
Oh man, that looks just like the last at bat. What? Wow. Another home run for Rickey Henderson. That is crazy. Like 2 opposite field home runs. You don't see that very often.
His second home run of the game, and the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead.
All right, look at Ricky. 368 feet. As he goes through the tunnel, his teammates create for him in the dugout.
It seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did.
And you know,
the
with
last
the new stadium tagging feature that's going to be in MLB The Show 17, I wonder would they be able to make reference to him hitting 2 home runs in the same location in one game, which would be pretty cool. All right, we got a little defense here. Get to it, Ricky. Again, still doesn't take the most optimal route to the ball, but gets there at enough time. Wasn't able to throw their leadoff runner, trying to steal home. So now the score is tied 2-2 now. Both teams scored a run. And Ricky with the nice opposite field single. He's tearing up that right field. Tearing it up. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully we can try to maybe steal a base or 2.
This is a great call in a tie ball game.
See, he was a very hard out at the leadoff position. I mean, he was no slouch at all.
Frank Baker strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt with the double play in
All right, so nobody's on second. This is definitely a good steal attempt. Can he steal on a left-handed pitcher?
He's running.
Got a late jump.
Now a ball hit in
Well, let's see. Look like that's going to be called. You got to go ahead and make it back.
Foul territory, and here comes the runner from third.
All right.
And he will come in to score. It's a sacrifice fly.
It's all right. We got a run drove in, so now we should be up to 3-2.
Taking the lead here in the late inning.
Nice.
Reggie
Yep.
Jackson.
Reggie Jackson, Mr. October at bat. I've done a player lock for him before too. You can check my playlist in the description of this video to find that. See if, okay, we got a much better jump that time.
Right side.
And
No shot to recover on the throw to first, and
it's
there
okay.
are 2 on as we'll see how this is scored.
But yeah, even if he didn't hit the ball, we definitely would have got that stolen base. Ricky got a really good jump off of that. All right, here we go. Jimmy Fox.
Hit hard to short. He's got it. Underhanded.
Looks like all for naught. It's okay. We're still holding on to that lead.
8th inning coming. Rickey Henderson.
Here we go. 3 for 4, 2 home runs and a single. Great game right now. We got 2 outs, but we have added another run to our lead, so we're about 4-2. Hopefully we can put the ball in play again and move these runners around.
There's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
To short.
Looks like it's going to be a double play. I mean, well, it would have been a double play if there was 1 out. So, Couldn't do anything that at bat. Got a little defense now. Still holding on to that 4-2 lead. Uh-oh, Ricky, get to it. Get to it. Get to it. All right, easy play. Game over. Oakland Athletics win. Rickey Henderson with the 2 home run game and a single. And also player of the game honors. If you don't mind, fellas, give this video a thumbs up for Rickey Henderson, Hall of Fame legend, player of the game. Thank you guys for watching the video. Don't forget, if there are any player locks that you would like to see me do, whether it be a minor leaguer, whether it be a current day player or a legend, just put it down in the description and I will try to get it done as quickly as possible. Check out some of these videos on the screen. Check out that Tim Tebow video, man. That one is crazy. So thanks for the support, guys. I'm Mr. Lux, aka the Married Gamer, and I'm out.